Welcome back to Pokemon Blue. If you remember last time, we fought our way through Route 3, and now we're at the foot of Mountain Moon. Before we go exploring the giant cave, we're going to heal up and see what's all going around the Pokemon Center. I have 6 Pokeballs at my belt. At most you can carry 6. Team Rocket attacks Cerulean citizens. Team Rocket is always in the news. What are you? Hey, get back here.
Hello there, have I got the deal just for you? I'll let you have a swell Magikarp for just $500. What do you say?
We got a Magikarp. Normally I don't buy freaky fish from shady salesmen, but what the hey. So what we got is Magikarp, one of the weakest Pokemon in the game. It only has one attack and it is Splash, which does nothing. However, if you are diligent and raise it all the way to level 15, you get to learn the move Tackle. Woohoo! But if you're diligent even more and go 5 more levels to level 20, it evolves into Gyarados, one of the single most powerful Pokemon in the game. And it's well worth it if you want a water type. I already have one, so I'm not going to raise it. But man, the sheer power of Gyarados is outrageous. For when you get it, it has good special, good attack, good HP, good defense, good speed. It's all around a good Pokemon. Recommend grabbing one if you don't have a water type planned yet. But as I said, I already have a water type, so into the box you go, Magikarp. Nothing personal, kid. That said, I think we're ready to start spelunking. So let's leave, go next door. I also recommend you have some potions on hand before you go in, because caves are much different than forests. In here, every single step could be a wild encounter, and caves have a knack for having some pretty annoying Pokemon to fight. So first we'll go over here, get TM12, which is Water Gun. It's a really unique move, and I actually have 2 Pokemon that can learn it. But before I get carried away, let's go over the new encounters in here, because there's a few of them. First off, the most annoying Pokemon in existence, Zubat. It's a poison flying type, it only has one attack, which is Leech Life, and eventually evolves into Golbat. They're annoying because their main gimmick is to hit you with status moves, whether it be Confusion, Poison, or even resetting statuses. They're speedy, so they're okay, but I don't recommend catching one in this gen. Then the other Pokemon we'll find in here is Geodude. It's a rock ground type, we saw him with Brock. It evolves into Graveler at level 25, and then into Golem through Link Trade. It's an okay Pokemon, it's got really high attack and defense, low speed and special, so it's really weak to water and grass moves. Then we also have Paris, which is a grass bug type, a pretty unique combination, but man is it terrible defensively. You've got a quad weakness to fire and flying, and bug I believe, and poison too, yeah, it's just poison, not bug, which is really bad. Anybody can one-hit KO this thing. It's got high attack, and in this generation there's no good bug moves to use with it. Then finally there's Clefairy, which evolves to Clefable through Moonstone. It's the special variant to Jigglypuff essentially, and it's got okay stats. It's got really good special, so it can take some hits, good HP. Its attack stat leaves a little bit to be desired, but you shouldn't be using it that often. Overall, it's a good Pokemon. A lot of players like to pick it up for its variety and its move pool, and it learns Sing as well, so prepare to be annoyed by that. Now, when I was talking about the Water Gun TM, I opted to teach it Puffin-Tough instead of Mr. Terrapin because he'll learn it by level up later on anyways, and he's got Bubble for elemental coverage right now, while little Miss Puffin-Tough there needs all the help she can get. I'm going to show off Bide right here against this Zubat, show what it can do. So there we go, we brace ourselves and we'll take a couple hits, then we'll retaliate with double damage. Though against the Zubat it might not help as much because it'll recover a lot of the damage we hit it with through Leech Life there. It's not a powerful move, but we're underleveled. And really, outside of this one, I might cut out a lot of the Zubat fights because they're not exciting, their bug move's annoying. You can see there, Bide didn't even do anything, so we'll let Drillbit take care of it because it resists that Leech Life. And another annoying thing about fighting Zubats is, since they have a high speed, your chance from running from them is really low. So a lot of times you're going to be worn down, confused, and you want to run away, and it won't even let you. You just have to wallow in your own pain and suffering. But thankfully, Drillbit's making short work of it. The ones you find here in the cave aren't high enough level to know Supersonic yet, so you won't be getting confused by these ones. So let's go up here, see what's going on. Another battle. Here we go. Geodude, that's one I wanted to show off. We already fought one at Brock's gym, but this will be a great opportunity for Puffntuff to show what she can do. And of course it outspeeds us. That's peachy. See if we can do some heavy damage here. Alright, over half. Let's see, I think I might survive. So, nope. Well, that's a terrible way of showing a victory I thought Puffntuff had. We'll let Mr. Terrapin clean this up real quick, and I'll run back and heal after we knock it out, and I'll meet you guys right back here. Well, after that embarrassing knockout, we're going to continue on. Go get that item ball up there. Oh, Zubat encounter. You know what to do. Pretend you never saw it. Yeah, the main problem, these caves are full of wide open spaces, and there's nothing really exciting.
Suspicious men are in the cave. What about you?
No, I said I thought we saw our last bug catcher. I lied. We've got this guy. And of course he's packing the same old garden variety bugs. Let Prickles take on his younger self. He should have no trouble now. Of course, they could just start spamming Poison Sting to have a ghost of a chance of winning. But no, we're gonna worry about hitting you with String Shot. Look at that beautiful Fury attack. It's like 5 attacks rolled in one, potentially. And of course, we don't hit it enough to knock it out, but Poison Sting will finish it off real nice and easy. And down, once again. Oh, there we go, Puffntuff's starting to grow. Already level 6. Ooh, this would be a perfect chance for Puffntuff. Nothing this Kakuna can hurt us, and we've got a special move, so its defenses don't even matter. So yeah, you just keep on hardening there. Oh boy, I'm gonna speed this up though, because it looks like I'm gonna be chipping away at it for a while. So sit tight. You can even see there, Kakuna managed to max out its defenses. That means it got 6 hardens off before we even got it down into the red. Figure, we got a lot of training to do before Puffntuff can start sweeping around. So, either way, knocked you out.
I'm sure they're from Team Rocket.
Sounds like a pretty cool gang if you ask me. All that, just for a potion. I know somewhere on this first level of the cave, there's actually a really good item we want. Beware, blue, blood-sucking, blah.
What? I'm waiting for my friends to find me here.
Seems kind of dangerous, just wander into a cave and hope your friends find you. Miss Lass. Well, there we go, Clefairy. They're actually kind of a rare encounter in here, so it's actually nice that she has one, so you can get the dex data. At least the scene dex data, at least for it, before you even find one. Because you can go through the entire cave without seeing it. There we go. Ooh, that did a lot of damage, too. Now, in later generations, that Poison Sting would have been super effective. Ooh. Critical hit, knocked me down to 1. I guess we'll do as much damage as we can before it knocks us out. Because that little thing hurt. Oh, and it's gonna go for status moves instead of knocking me out. Okay, I'll take it. And of course, it doesn't feel like we're doing any damage. There it goes. Alright, we'll just bring in Drill Bit. Let you do the knocking outing. And of course, Sing hits. I'm gonna speed this up again because we're not gonna be doing anything for a while we're asleep. We're just gonna do some speed sleeping. And of course, it knocks out Drill Bit too while it's asleep. Alright, well, we'll have Mr. Terrapin come in and finish it off then. The so help me, if it puts Mr. Terrapin to sleep and knocks him out, we're gonna be in for a rough time, because Puff and Tuff doesn't have the necessary tough to beat it yet. But thankfully it's going for offense right now. I'd never be glad to say that, but go fuel offense. So once again, we're gonna have to run out heal and run right back. I heard there's some rare fossils here. Well, maybe. You shouldn't tell everybody that walks through that. So look at here, we got a ladder. We'll go right down. See all those other entrances and stuff. This cave's got some sprawling paths. It's up to you to find the right one that leads you out. The other ones, though, aren't total busts. There's some good items in here. Hey, who are you? Wait, Team Rocket, our Pokemon gangsters, yo. So yeah, we got our first Team Rocket battle right here. What kind of gangster carries around a whip? It's wielding Sandshrew. Most of the Team Rocket members you fight are going to be wielding poison, ground, and normal types. So there are going to be all sorts of status annoyances between poisoning you, using Sand Attack, and just having all-out offense with their normal types. Especially later on when they start packing Raticates, which have Hyper Fang. Thankfully, this guy's just got a Sandshrew, and I think he's got a Rattata in reserve, so we can handle those pretty easy. And of course, back to the Sand Attack. As if I wasn't tired of getting sand thrown in my eyes from the Pidgeys we fought. Let's have the Sandshrews do it too. But Puff and Tuff got a level up out of it, so I can't complain. There we are, Rattata. We'll just bubble it away. Of course, that Sand Attack's starting to take effect. Ugh, and the critical hits rolling in. We just are not having a good lucky time. Let's see what Prickles can do over here. Oh, well, there goes our defense. That's not going to help. And we miss. And quick attack, so of course. Will we get an attack off ever? Oh, that's nice. I don't remember if I mentioned it, but if the first move in a multi-hit move like this hits critical, every hit after it'll be critical too. So, right there, managed to knock it out by landing a critical, and with Beedrill's okay speed, you'll actually be getting quite a few critical hits off. See if we can knock out Zubat too before it does any damage to us. Now, of course, we only hit it twice. And with Leech Life being super effective right now, probably wasn't the wisest choice to leave Prickles in on it. I will let Drillbit come in again. He's going to be our Zubat cleaner-upper. Yeah, go ahead and try and leech my life. You ain't going to get much. It ain't worth much. So it's an open and close case. Oh, there we go. Yeah, once they get to level 11, they pick up Supersonic. It only has a 50% chance of hitting you, so it's a coin flip that if you're going to get confused, and then when you're confused, it's a coin flip if you're going to hurt yourself. So it's pretty much double gamble right there. But we knocked it out before it could do too much damage to us. And we even leveled up Prickles, look at that. I blew it, see? Darn it all, my associates won't stand for this. Let's heal up my people real quick. Prickles took quite a beating for a bee. So let's see what's all important down here that we had to go all the way out to fight a rocket for. Ooh, an HP up. That raises the base HP of the Pokemon we use it on. And it might not show up right away, but it raises a hidden stat they have, which is a little bit more complicated than it seems. So, in layman's terms, if you fight a Pokemon with high attack stat, the Pokemon that knocked it out will have higher attack growth. And it works for all the other stats too. And there's items that are vitamins that can give you a temporary boost as well, like that HP up did. And of course, another wild battle. Now this one's against a little Paris, this freaky little mushroom bug. Let's see what we can do here. It should be real easy to knock out with anybody that's got a super effective hit. So Prickles or Drillbit will be our main guys for this. Should be a one-hit KO once I get the peck off. Just like clockwork. They're really good to train up people that have super effective moves for it. And another wild encounter, of course. And a Zubat, so see you later, alligator. And that's why caves are so annoying. And let's see.
What? Don't sneak up on me.
Ugh. Super Nerd wants to fight, not just a regular nerd. Super Nerd. This trainer class tends to favor more sciencey Pokemon like, see their Magnemite, which is an electric type. They also favor things like Grimer, Coughing, and Voltorb, which we haven't really seen much of yet. Now this guy's going to be annoying. Magnemite's got good defense, and it's electric type, but doesn't have any electric moves yet. So we just have to fight our way through a slightly bulky electric type without any ground moves to hit it with. And of course, we're having the best of accuracy. 2 misses in a row. Do I hear 3? 3? Do we hear 3? Nope. But at least we're doing something to it now. Are we gonna get all 5? Haha. Of course, now it's probably gonna knock us out before we can do anything. And there we go. Missing. Oh. Yeah. You thought you were hot, but Beedrill's hotter, yo. Puff and Tuff's level 9. Alright, now we got Pound. We can actually attack with our same type. There we go. There's a Voltorb there, too. It's actually, if I remember right, it's one of the fastest non-legendary Pokemon in the game once it evolves. So, pretty much you're going to be outsped here no matter what. Even only at level 11. And it's packing Screech, just so your ears can bleed some more. Thought you were done with Brock? Guess again. Now, I don't know why I'm leaving Drillbit in here. He only has flying type moves, and electric types resist. But I guess they don't have any electric type moves to hit me super effectively with either. But it's still gonna make this a lot harder than it needs to be. So let's swap out now. Now that we've healed Drillbit up. Or Prickles up, not Drillbit. Yeah. There we go. Ear bleeding action. And you missed. About time the accuracy works in my favor. Look at that damage output. Couldn't have gone for the fort just to knock it out. Have to make me rely on Poison Sting. But there we go. And Drillbit even got up to level 12. That little rascal.
My Pokemon won't do. Oh. I have to find stronger ones.
Alright, is this the item I'm looking for? Nope, another potion, which will be useful, considering we just burned one up. And we could use it. I think Mr. Terrapin will be okay, and so should Prickles. Alright, let's continue our search. I bet you that's it. Yeah, there we go. Rare candy. Boosts the Pokemon you use it on's level by 1. So, if you got somebody that's weak, go ahead and power them up. Word of advice, though, you want to use it after a level up, because it pretty much gives you the necessary experience required to level up. So, if you're really close to leveling up and you use it, you're not getting as much out of it. So, if you have a Pokemon, level it up first, don't do anything else, then use the rare candy to get the most mileage out of it. Here we go, another bug catcher, just to ruin our day. So we'll just do the old razzle-dazzle and let Prickles jab it to death. At least it's a clean 2-hit KO now. It used to be it had to be a 3 to 5. And a Metapod. We'll have to speed it up, or 3-hit KO, we're okay. Probably be a 2-hit KO if it didn't do that hardened move. But it's got to square up there. Let's see, what you got for last? Probably another Metapod? Oh, Caterpie. You know, kid, you could evolve that all the way. I know you didn't catch it at level 10. And we poisoned it. Yeah. So we'll just, there we go, knock you clean out of the ballpark. Get out of here. And we got to level 14. So I guess it wasn't a complete bust. I lost. No. Zubat is tough, but it can be useful if you catch one. Yeah, because it can outspeed and confuse your opponents too. There's an escape rope. We can use it if we ever need to leave the cave. It'll take us straight back to the beginning. Alright, let's see what we got here. Another Geodude. Bet your Puff and Tuff's ready to handle it now. Level 9. Ugh. Oof. In theory, I should survive another one, but I'm gonna play it safe. I've learned too much that thinking I have it doesn't mean I have it. And now I definitely have it. And if this levels me up, I'll use the rare candy here to get Puff and Tuff up another level immediately after. Then we'll start showing them what we're whipped of. Ha. So we'll just go right in. Rare candy. Puff and Tuff. Now she's no longer as far behind the rest of our team as she was before. She can hold her own.
Wow, it's way bigger in here than I thought.
That's what she said. Literally, because that's what she said. Ah, here we go. Oddish. It's a grass poison type. They're all based around using their specialty powder moves, which are Stun Spore, Sleep Powder, and Poison Powder. Don't think they have them quite yet at this level. They just have Absorb, which is a grass type version of Leech Life that Zubek's carrying. So it's annoying to take them out, but as grass types, they're weak to flying, so Drillbit can come right in and do his thing. And then if she's got an Oddish, odds are she has a Bellsprout to go with it, which is the physical variation for Oddish, which is weird because grass types are special in this generation, so it doesn't have any good attacks to use with its physical attack. So it's kind of a waste for a while. Plus its freaky little eyes. Look at that thing, it's like an alien plant. But for now, we still got a lot of more cave ahead of us, so probably gonna split the episode off into two branches. One at the beginning of Mount Moon and one at the end. So I'll keep trucking forward. After this battle, we'll see you guys next time. Oh, wait, it's another Zubat, so you guys stay beautiful while I beat up the bat.